Hey guys, it is Cedrix, and this is one tip for every warrior in Smite. If you have not seen the other parts yet, go check them out as well. I'm sure you will learn something new there as well. If you enjoy my content, feel free to like and subscribe, and check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Cedrix as well. All links are in the description, of course. Alright, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. Achilles. Achilles has some really important basic attack cancels in his kit, especially on his 3. When you dash, you want to remove the targeter by pressing right click, then basic attack, and then instantly reactivate the 3 again. Then you do the same for the second dash as well. Without losing any time, you can attack 2 more times in your combo. Also, quick cast or insta cast helps with this a lot, but it is of course not necessary. Amaterasu. Amaterasu's passive works in a pretty huge area, so you don't need to basic attack your enemy to apply it to them. You could attack the wave to create the passive AoE, and then use your kit to fight in that. Or when fighting around objectives like Goat Fury or Fire Giant, apply the passive to those objectives, so every enemy that comes close takes more damage as well. Bellona. I love that one. I got introduced to this trick or tip when Dimmy used it in Season 2 of the Smite Pro League and casters pointed it out. You can use the time on your hammer windup, when you just wait for it to land, to actually scout around you. So in a fight with an enemy where you are focused and cannot look around, you use your hammer, use the air time to scout if there is anyone coming, then turn towards the enemy again and hit him with the hammer. Chuck. Your 2 does extra damage when you travel through enemies with the teleport. While this is often super hard to confirm on enemy gods, it can help a bit while clearing waves or jungle camps in the early game. Kukulen. Manage your rage in the late game by doing jungle camps and attacking waves. A lot of Kukulens don't manage to transform enough in the late game, so try to always be at 70 to 80 rage before a teamfight starts. Also, use your 2 to stop transforming in the late game. You really want those transformations in teamfights and not while clearing. Erlang Shen. This is a little bit like the Bacchus tip in my one tip for every Guardian video. Be aware of diminishing returns on the crowd control in his kit. You want to use your taunt first if you go for maximum CC amount, because root and knockup do not get affected by DR. The taunt does though. So you will CC enemies significantly longer if you do taunt knockup root or taunt root knockup. Gilgamesh. This god just came out, so people may have not figured out the little tips and tricks for his kit. I can tell you though that the movement speed buff on his 3 has a massive range. Try to get a feel for the range and help your teammates by providing them some movement speed from super far away by just jumping. Guan Yu. You can press S during your ultimate on the horse to slow down quite a bit. This gives you way more control over the ability, and it really helps you with sticking to enemies you try to chase down and attack with the ultimate. Hercules. There is a super fun combo for Hercules that a lot of people don't know about. It is possible to cast your 2 on an enemy, turn around and blink away before the ability hits the enemy. The enemy now gets thrown towards your new location, so he gets catapulted super far. This makes for insane turnaround kills around towers or faraway teammates. Also, it is simply super fun. Horus. The dash on your 3 follows almost every single movement ability in the game. This helps a lot with engaging together or with disengaging together. This even follows a full-length Mercury ult. The only exception are global ults like Athena's ultimate or an Apollo that is about to take off. King Arthur. This tip is the same as Guan's tip. You can actually slow down your forward momentum during your yellow spin by pressing S. This helps once again to stick to people and makes energy generation for Arthur a little bit more comfortable. Mulan. It is possible now to cancel her ultimate early, which really changed the ability. Don't be afraid to only use it for the first dash now. A long range dash plus AoE root plus CC immunity is already insanely strong. It is often better to just cancel there and keep on fighting with non-ultimate abilities. The exception here is of course if you would get a multi-man knockup in a team fight. Nike. Nike's 2 does about 100 different things. Because of this, people sometimes forget that it blocks all ranged basic attacks as well. This can be a game changer in late game teamfights when you can just stand in front of the ADC for free and see the frustration in their eyes. Odin. Channeling your 3 provides you with unlimited knockup and knockback immunity. So if you fear any kind of knockup engage, just channel the ability and hold it. You can't be knocked up now, and you have your stun ready instantly for their engage. Osiris. Your passive not only lets you walk through player-made walls, but also through the new Vine roadblocks on the Conquest map. He is super good at chasing people around those things now, so remember that you don't need to stop and basic attack the vines, just run through them. Sun Wukong. Wukong has great basic attack cancels between his abilities. Even more so because he is built with a lot of damage items at the moment, so those basic attacks really make a difference. In your Tiger Stun 2-1 combo, try to get in a basic attack between each ability. Tier. You can cancel your 1 dash by using your 2 while dashing. This works in both stances. This is a great way to surprise your enemy or stop the dash if you missed your enemy with the dash. In defensive stance, this is also a great way to guarantee your 2 damage on your enemy that is still knocked up by your 1. Vamana. Don't be afraid to cancel the ultimate early. Sometimes dashing or having ranged abilities can be quite stronger than just being in ult form as Vamana. Also, little bonus tip for Vamana. Like in the one tip for every Guardian video, you don't need to dash through your enemy to get the knockup and damage effect from his 1 ability. Just touch the enemy slightly and cancel the dash instantly to use basic attacks and abilities on the knocked up enemy. Alright, that wraps it up for today. One tip for every warrior in Smite. Do you know even more tips for warriors? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, let me know what you think about the video as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!